Y'all don't forget to subscribe to my channel and give me a big old fat thumbs up. I think she'll do a burnout. Alright y'all, tonight I'm going to start on replacing the fuel tank on this old 83 square body. It's got a lot of rust in the tank and I'm just tired of messing with it. I'm going to replace the tank, blow out the lines, replace the fuel pump, sending unit, all that, and just put all new stuff on it. So y'all stick around and let's get this party started. Good thing I'm replacing the tank. Darn thing's already got a bunch of fiberglass on it. Apparently I already had a leak. I don't feel so bad doing this to it. Oh, it's definitely chocolate milk. Gross. Yeah, ooh, it stinks. That's more like varnish. If y'all look here, here's my brand new set of glasses that I just went and picked up this same day, like this AM. This is at night right now. I've been doing a lot of work at night because it's been over 100 degrees here in Texas for a while, like over a month. But yeah, these are my brand new glasses. It cost, between the everything, lenses, frames, and all, over $1,000. Here I am, I'm putting my feet on them, I'm stomping them, I'm rolling over them. They end up flat as a flitter. I'm talking about, I know a number on them. But I've decided, back before I changed the name of the YouTube channel, is to not let little things like this ruin my whole day. You know, that's why I changed the name of the channel to No Bad Days. And this is what I have said in the past. If you dwell on the bad that happens that day, every little thing, that day will end up being a bad day for you. You'll be like, oh, I just had a bad day. No, you had bad circumstances during that day. And I'm trying to live by that. Now, here's my fat butt trying to get up. I look like a wounded walrus right here. Still trying to lose a little more weight. But I was expecting the neck to hold it in, but apparently it didn't have no screws in it. Like me, got a screw loose. Yeah, I'm never not gonna make fun of myself, but yeah, I do have a few screws loose, and I know it. That's why I'm wearing the shirt I wear. Like my shirt says, everybody has got problems whether they want to admit it or not. That's a little dusty. Been here a while. This should be my strap. Got a big old box for that. There's my new straps. They demolished my box, but there's my sending unit. And here is my fuel tank. Oh, it's painted. I never had one painted. It's always been just metal color. Looks like the same one to me. This one just got a big old dent in it from shipping. But that ain't gonna hurt it. Yep. Alright, let's get this thing in. If you're wondering why I'm not wearing my glasses and they're laying there on the ground, I can't see up close with them on.
Now, I hope that's the only problem I have, is the sending unit being backwards. Give me a sending unit for the driver's side instead of the passenger side. That's okay. Made it work.
Now here you can see they still under there. They just as flat as they can be. I done smushed them. But hey, you can get another pair. They got warranty. Here I am realizing I don't have any hardware to mount the straps back onto the brackets there. So what I'm doing here is I'm cutting the rivets down. I'm very carefully shaving the sides down where they're flared so I can get the straps off and reuse the old rivets, the factory rivets. The first one took me a while because I cut it different than I did the second one, and you know, everything takes longer the first time. You figuring out what works and what don't work. You're probably wondering why I'm sitting on the ground and I'm sitting on fuel tank and all that instead of working. I haven't put my bench table back in with my vise and all in it. I haven't put it back in my shop yet after pouring the concrete. And so anyway, I'm just doing everything the hard way on the ground. I'll get to it one day. Now, here's a spoiler alert. I was recording this and forgot to put my phone on Do Not Disturb. And I learned the hard way that if you have an Amber Alert come up, it turns your recorder off. So I'm going to have the fuel tank on real soon. And I have no video of that. And this is why. Because we had an Amber Alert and it killed my camera.
One to go.
Here I'm knocking the second strap off. And trying to not to mess up the rivets no more than I have to. There I am braiding the rivets, so.
2 down.
Works like factory.
Well, y'all, as you can tell, I got her running. Got the lines flushed. Got the tank on there. Like I done my back end doing it, even though it was empty. I got a bad back and it was just rough on me. But yeah, probably the longest it's been running since I've got it. Been running about 10 or 15 minutes. Usually you get it on it a few times and the old carburetor fills up rust and stuff. I'm fixing to run down to the corner store and get me a bite to eat and put a little more gas in it. It only has 5 gallons. As you can tell, it's just starting to get daylight. That's kind of the northeast sun coming up right there. I got a few more things on work on the windows. Both windows a jump track. I got to fix that. And I got to fix that back glass right there. I think she's gonna run. I think she'll do a burnout. y'all, wrapping up this old square body here. I got the fuel tank on, as you can hear, it's running good. I went and drove it, no problem. That's pretty well it's taking care of the problem I was having. It kept filling up with rust and the filters would just stop up and you just couldn't drive it. I mean, sometimes you couldn't drive it 10 feet without it jacking up. So, got that on, fuel gauge wouldn't work. I'm not real good on ohms and all that junk, but Hillbilly's better than me, so he come over. We dropped the tank because I thought maybe it was a new sending unit, being it comes from Amazon and all that. It wasn't that. It ended up being the cluster over there, the main gauge there in the cluster. I got a bunch of these old square bodies, so I swapped this out. That's the one that was in here. Got it all put back in. Everything's working right. The clock works. All the gauges work like they should. Had to take this door apart also. The window crank mechanism was stripped out. The window wouldn't roll up and down. I had to take the other one apart and put it back on the track. The window had come off the track, and the window had come out of the track, and the window had come unglued from the whatever you call it, and got that fixed. So hopefully this thing will be going down the road, make somebody a good old truck. If you're watching this video, it's most likely because you are interested in square bodies. If you get one and you're wanting to work on it and you're not familiar with a square body, the ones that have the clock on it, if you look right here, it's got a little bitty, camera focus, a little bitty flathead screwdriver nut. That's a nut that holds that on. For years and years, I didn't know how to get them off. I was young and impatient, and I'd just take a pair of wire cutters and cut that off. And then, because I never do worry about the darn clock on them anyway. The clock on this one actually works, and the one that come out of my 85 square body. Both the clocks work. But yeah, there's a little bitty, and that's a nut. But it's got a flat head on it. But that's how you get that off, in case you want to know. Time to put this door facing back on, and a door card back on. I like my door handle to where it's not down here. I'm bad about propping my leg up against the door. My knee, I'm bad about propping my knee up against the door. So if you'll get your window all the way down, if you'll put it about horizontal, then whenever you raise it up, see there, it's about horizontal the opposite way. It's an old trick I learned from banging my knee on the window crank handle for years at a time. Alright y'all, that's going to end this video off. Just got this thing wrenched off, done the final touches to it. Not a bad looking old truck to be so old. But leaving for Bristol in the morning, going to see Cletus and Cars. So y'all wish us a safe trip. Pray that we'll have a good time while we're there. No one gets hurt. But yeah, God bless y'all, and I'll see you on the flip side. I actually took home in a pickup similar to this. It was a blue, same color blue as this original paint here. 78 model Chevrolet. I was born in 77. And that's what my daddy took my mama to the hospital in, with a truck with a set of 38s. Old square body truck in 1977, July, with a set of 38-inch motors. Drove her about 40 miles to the hospital. and that old rough thing. So, needless to say, whenever we finally got to the hospital, it didn't take me long to come out. But yeah, that's what I went home in is one of these old square bodies. I guess you could pretty well say I was born and raised in them. I think they're one of the best, toughest, most durable old trucks around. Yeah, these new ones, they'll last for 300,000 or 400,000 miles, the motor will. These old trucks, this one here's an 83, so it's 40 years old. And, I mean, yeah, you might have to put a 350 in one every 3 or 4 years if you drive the snot out of it. But you get an LS in it and drive it for 300,000 or 400,000.